Yes, you read the title right. I got reported by an Uber passenger for being distracted on my phone. But if you know anything about Uber, you have to use your phone while driving. I'll tell you what I mean. Firstly, you have to use the GPS, so you kind of have to stare at the screen to know where you're going. Because it'll show a little arrow, and I try to follow the arrow. So that's one thing. Another thing, I press this big red circle on the bottom so I can stop requests. But then I decided I wanted to continue, so I clicked on the X. And then I also got a request for another ride, so I clicked accept on that ride. And then before I know it, I see a report along with a 1 star. Yes, these people are good at 1 stars. I tried contacting Uber through chat, and basically, because of privacy reasons, they can't change it. And that don't seem right, to be honest. Because I know with DoorDash, if I explain what happened, they'll remove it, because Instacart has too. But Uber really sides with the passengers. And I try to explain what happened, but they sided with the passenger, of course. I feel like the drivers should have more rights because it's like they just don't care. I just feel like the drivers should have more rights because if we were employed, we'd probably be treated much better than this. I mean, the whole star system seems childish to me. What about going by your job performance? Because a real job, they don't go by how many stars you have. If they did, nobody would have a job. Literally. And I'm just not real impressed with Uber, to tell you the truth, because they can just fire a driver just by a customer's word, and more than likely they're lying. And we all know why they do this. But they want a free ride. They don't want to pay for their ride. Well, guess what? We all know it's a scam. So quit scamming us drivers, please. So I guess it's time to get a dash cam because I'm tired of this crap, to be honest. Uber, we really need fair treatment as drivers. You shouldn't always believe the word of the passengers because have you ever thought they're lying to you just to get a free credit or a refund? As truthfully, this is ridiculous. And I also feel like some of my passengers are prejudiced. I can't be for sure, but as soon as they get in the car, they will not speak to me. They're rude, very entitled, and I just want to go, ugh. So I try to avoid the hood and this one college that's near the hood because they give me the worst ratings ever. I as soon as I let them out, 1 star, and I really don't know what I've done. So usually I stay quiet during the ride because with the disability I have, I am not good at small talk. Seriously. So I just stay quiet unless spoken to, and I've even put this in my profile. And another thing, I've had passengers laugh at me because the way I talk. Because with my disability, I have speech trouble sometimes. Sometimes it sound like I'm trying to say "Have a great day" real slow, but I can't really help it. And I shouldn't be judged just because the way I talk or I talk a little different than everyone else. And truthfully, it gets old. But if I get a report about being intoxicated or under influence, I will be getting me a lawyer because I can't help the way I talk. and I'm not drunk and I'm not intoxicated. I really like driving, but it's just the problems you have to deal with as a driver. It's just something. I just don't understand it. But I do other apps, and I'm less stressed with other apps. But the problem with is I have to do at least 30 just for the Hertz rental I have. They're charging me 8 to 900 a week. That's why I want my own Tesla because that price seems kind of overpriced. But Hertz takes a good portion of my money. So anyone that has private passengers, get yourself a dash cam because I am. Because I've had it, to tell you the truth. And for the unruly passengers, like if I get bad drunk, guess what they're going to get? My torque wrench. Better safe than sorry, honey. But that's what you have to do when you're a driver. You have to protect yourself.